Good afternoon, doctor and all of my friends. My name is Liu Jiangyan, and our group members are Mahfuz, Zheng Yingjie, and Zati. The innovation product of our group is Brilliant Reading Ruler. Now, I'd like to start with problem statement. Visual impairment students tend to skip the next line of the sentence to the third and fourth line, while they will become confused to retrace the recent line they are reading. And also, there is time constraints during teaching and learning session. And operant conditional theory from Edward Lee Thorndike is the theory foundation of Brilliant Ruler, as it strips on trial and error in learning process. And next, I'd like to introduce the Brilliant. First, Brilliant is a Braille reading ruler that will help visual impaired students who are facing difficulties in reading the sentence line by line. And the name of Brilliant is derived from the word brilliant, which means exceptionally clever or talented, and also having or showing great intelligence. Besides, the innovators changed a little bit the word of brilliant into brilliant, as the innovators are hoping that this ruler can help many visual impaired students to excel in reading Braille and also obtaining the right Braille reading skills. And changing the word of Braille from brilliant and the word Braille is choosing as the ruler is. Now, I'd like to invite our friend Zheng Yingjie to introduce about product description and product impact. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Zheng Yingjie. Next, I will continue to give you a description of the product and its impact on teachers and students. First of all, our product is made of EVA foam, which is a soft material that protects the raised braille spots. So even if you apply a slight force on the ruler, it won't flatten easily. The material is also light in weight, which makes it very convenient to use and carry. EVA foam is also very flexible, even bending 180 degrees without any problems. So it can be carried in the pocket, it's very lightweight, and you don't have to worry about any damage, which greatly improves the practicality of the product. In addition, the cost of using EVA foam is low and customers can afford it. This helps blind people to read everything that is needed. Finally, this product is helpful for both students and teachers. For students, this reading ruler helps them strengthen their Braille reading skills and get familiar with finger reading skills. For teachers, the reading ruler helps them better manage classroom time and introduce Braille beginner to basic reading skills. This is all my presentation. Thank you.
Hello, this is Mahfuz and Rocky. I will talk about the product novelty and its market potential. According to a market survey, no similar tool that can facilitate in reading Braille is available in the market. The ruler is unique in a sense that it can guide the movement of the students' fingers across the raised dots while reading the Braille. And students can also capture the words while reading as quick as 2 to 4 seconds per sentence. As it is a low-cost product, which would cost in between 50 cents to 1.5 ringgit, according to our survey and interview, we have found significant possibility for it to be marketed. Not only because it is cheap in price, but also because it is convenient to carry and use, and more importantly, it helps to increase interest in reading among the visually impaired students. So definitely our target market is the visually impaired students who doesn't have basic in Braille reading skills and tend to skip the next sentence right below the first line. And also those who have weaker sensory sensitivity on their fingertips during reading. Initially, we're going to target the local market through promoting it via a designated Facebook page, and then gradually the international market. It's all from my part. Now I am giving the floor to my group mate, Jaiti.
Hi, Assalamualaikum, and a very good morning to all judges. panels whom I respect so much. My name is Zaita Akmal binti Zainal Abidin, and I will continue my team's presentation starting on how to use Brilliant, which is Braille reading ruler. Are you not familiar of using this Braille reading ruler? Well, let me show you on how to use Brilliant effectively. Okay. First, you have to place Brilliant on any graph paper or books that containing essay or sentences. Make sure that the longest space is placed on the sentence of the first line, while the shortest space is placed on the first word of the second line. Well, I will show you here. This is the longest one, the longest space, and this is the shortest one. Alright? Okay. Next. Okay. You have to read the sentence by using index finger technique, which is you have to put closely both of your index fingers and read through the words of the sentence in the first line. Make sure that your fingers are correctly in the brilliant space provided, as I mentioned before. On the step 3, when it comes to the last word of the sentence of the first line, place one index finger on the first word of the sentence in the second line. Let me show you on how to use this. Well, is it clear? Okay, if it is clear, and I will continue the next slide. After that, after reading the first word on the second line, slowly move the Brilliant down the paper and make sure that the longest space is placed on the second line, which the line will be the first line on Brilliant, while the first word on the third line will be the second line. Okay. Is it clear? Well, I will continue the next slide. Okay, and lastly, repeat step 3 and 4 until you finish your reading on the current page. If you wish to move to the next page of the book, repeat from step 1 to 4. This is the example of uses of Brilliant in the class during reading Quran.
فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب.
Well, I hope it is clear to use on how to use the Brilliant for visual impairment student effectively. I hope it helps you. Okay, see you then. Assalamualaikum and have a good day.
فإن